Hello there, Golf Freak here, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Civilization 5. Where we last left off, I was just trying to maintain my empire, and hopefully my happiness will be sustained. But anyway, next turn. We got some fighting going on. God, that's gotta be strange. War elephants attacking the Japanese. I mean, yeah, because, like, for example, when Hannibal of India went to attack, was it Rome? I think it was Rome. The war elephants totally freaked out everybody because they weren't used to that. Just that sheer fear factor almost completely took over Rome.
For it soars to a height to match the sky, and as if surging up from amongst the other buildings, it stands on high and looks down upon the remainder of the city, adorning it because it is a part of it, but glorying in its own beauty.
So this is going to add 33% generation of great people in all cities, which is nice because I can get more great scientists. Plus the other great people would not hurt at all. And I finished a windmill down in Babylon, and it's absolutely terrible production down here. Let's see, what else can we build? We're going to want a garden down here. And choose production. I finished the Hagia Sophia up here. So now what should we do? Nothing to help production, nothing to help growth. Gold would be greatly affected, but I have 50 gold, which is not that big a deal. Reproduction is actually quite terrible down here. And we need more science buildings, but 16 turns for gold, and you actually have a lot of gold, so that'll be worth it. For 16 for bank, and you get more gold, which is quite nice. And my happiness is starting to go down. Ugh. So let's talk to diplomacy. Let's see if we can do a research agreement with somebody, and we can trade with somebody. So Ramses cannot do a research agreement. I think I was a little bit late, because I think he might have done it with somebody else. Okay, you don't have any extra. Japan has some extra, but Ramses has an extra incense. So let's see, luxury resources. You have an extra incense, and we will give you a gem. How does that sound? Unacceptable. Why? What makes this still work? 187 gold. Accept.
حسنا هيا حسنا جدا.
I just gave him 30 gold. And I'm gonna do that one more time. I'm just trying something out. Yes, you must accept. It's free. Research agreement. Propose. Ha! So I just gave him gold. I gave him 60 gold to do a research agreement. That works for me. So it's basically I spent 310 gold for a research agreement. Isabella has proven that the world is round. You know what? That is funny. Spain has discovered that the world is round. Huh! Oh, by the way, we've known the world is round since the time of Isaiah, because it mentions in the Bible that the world is a sphere. And it uses the term sphere or circular shape. And that's what I believe personally, that since ancient times we have actually digressed in our knowledge of things, and only in the last about roughly 500 years have we started to rediscover things. For example, we still do not, something that we've lost is we still do not understand What Greek fire stuff? Wow, so he must have a large empire, and you're really pissed off at me for no apparent reason. Maybe because I just overtook him with the points. But the Greece fire that they would put oil on the water and it would burn the ships. We still do not know exactly what it was, and we have been yet to replicate it. So that is something that's been lost. There also is an extreme possibility that computers actually existed long before, long before, recent age. You think? I mean, there's been stuff that could have been part of a computer roughly 1,000 years ago that were dated back. And there's also some things such as, what was it? Oh, batteries. They have been found like pottery vases with copper and stuff in them that resemble batteries and function as such. We're still not, no one's sure exactly what they're used for. But it's just stuff like that is so interesting. And anyway, I digress. We're going to build, a harbor is not necessary, so we're going to build a public school. And that will also give me great scientist points, which will be very, very nice. And I finished a workshop down in Sipar. We will now build a windmill. We need more production. More in production.
Wars may be fought with weapons, but they are won by men. It is the spirit of the men who follow and of the man who leads that gains the victory.
Alright, automate this worker. And my research agreement has completed with the Siamese. We're going to talk to him.
ยินดีต้อนรับ เรากำลังฟังอยู่
Very nice. And I have no coal around here, do I? Well, this is unfortunate. That will extremely hamper my production capabilities. Man, I was hoping I'd have at least a little bit, but nope. I just don't see coal anywhere. That is unfortunate. I also need to do something about my happiness because it's not looking too well. I've got 3 happiness and I'm trading some resources. So I'm not maintaining happiness by myself. So I might have to start building some specialist buildings. I have enough money for it. I'm going to keep on increasing my monetary output so I can focus on more buildings like that. But, oh my goodness, Siam has overtaken Japan. So they're doing a really good job. President Golf Freak of Babylon, that's hilarious. Just keep on going the turns so that I can get all my buildings constructed. And I'm almost at 100 science, which is okay. I really want to get closer to 300 science. So I need to triple my output. But I also need to focus on gold production. Now I have finished this down here. A bank would incredibly help the monetary output, but because I already have a strong economy, it's not really necessary yet. So we'll go ahead and just build a university and get more science and output. Now I finished a market down here, and it's making substantial gold for only being of 5 citizens. So we'll build a seaport, and that will help with some more production. And that'll make this tile worth quite a bit, because it's going to be worth 4 food, 2 construction, and 3 gold, which will that will be a great single tile for that city. And Sapar has grown. Mecca's growing quite nice. I'm surprised he didn't build farms. He might not have had the technology, I guess, to build them on desert tiles, though, because he was so far behind. He just had a very bad start. I mean, he had lots of nice resources, but nothing too spectacular. So I am an unemployment player now. Friends? Okay, that's interesting. Alright, well I'm going to cut the video off here. So, thanks for watching, and God bless.